And here's what I just came into understanding when it comes to money is that money attracts money. And this is why the rich gets richer, okay? Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new here, please kindly join our family by subscribing down below. So before we get started, okay, for this video, I want to say that this is mainly for people who are ready to take their lives on the next level. Maybe there are things that are currently happening right now in your bank balance, in your relationships, in your work, whatsoever, and you're tired of them. And you are ready to take things to the next level using abundance mindset, then this video is definitely for you. And if you feel like you are not ready, revisit this video some other time. Maybe you will actually like relate to what I'm gonna be talking about. You know, when you are at Starbucks and you're buying your coffee and you just have this instant fear of your card not going through, as in like declining, and you actually know that there is money in your account but you just have this fear. Well, it does happen to me, and I actually went back and I thought to myself, why does this happen? Why do I think like this? Am I immune to poverty? Like, how is this even possible? And when I did a lot of inner work, self-introspection, especially towards the mind, I knew that, okay, there is a lot of work we have to do here, but more especially, we are not going to continue like this. A lot has to change. And this is when I actually discovered something called abundance mindset. As it says by itself, it is about mind. This is where you actually do believe that as a person you can actually achieve a certain things in life. So it can be from relationships, can be from finances, it can be all aspects of your life, and you must not like box things up and only think about the money. Well, this video is more about the money, but like it actually affects all aspects in your life, okay? So when I did that self-introspection, I also went to the subconscious level of my mind. I went back to my inner child and I took a look at things that contributed towards making me think like this, okay? So you know, when you grow up as a child and you are told that money doesn't grow on trees, and like when you want something, you were always told it was okay, you have to wait for month end. So when they say money doesn't grow on trees, it actually made me believe, okay, there isn't enough money for everyone. Not everyone is gonna become rich. Maybe I am part of the people who aren't meant to be rich. Also, like growing up, I wasn't exposed to rich people. When you take a look at these people, the rich people's success stories, you understand that this is not about working hard. It's all about the mind and working the smartest, okay? And also, what I started to do and what I'm in a process of is healing the inner child. And why do you have to heal your inner child? It's because there is a lot of childhood traumas that you went through and I went through that made us think like this, behave like this in the current world. Maybe you have like a lot of work to do and then you get like so overwhelmed, and then everything comes back in your mind, and now you're thinking about your childhood trauma. Now you think about all the things that made you feel sad, and it just all piles up. But if you actually go back and heal your inner child, tell your inner child it is okay, it wasn't meant to be, everything is gonna be fine. We are changing everything here. Generational curses, we are getting rid of that. So going back to your inner child is gonna play a very huge role into your life, into making you into shaping you into becoming someone you want to be in the future. So maybe at this point of this video you might be feeling like, oh, she's talking about faking it until you make it, okay? So maybe I am partly, but not completely. And here's why. So you know, people, you know, on socials, you know, they're like, fake it until you make it. Maybe they mean, maybe they're talking about, you know, buying, you know, those Louis Vuitton bags and, you know, acting rich, so she can also attract the rich people. But this doesn't certainly make you rich, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, so what I'm mainly talking about is acting like her before you become her. And here's why you have to do it. It's because you are attracting her. Okay, you have to firstly believe that you can become her before you become her. Okay, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. So as someone who's currently like studying construction, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, okay, when I look at myself, I see a professional construction project manager who's currently at the peak of her career, doing so well, maybe working on multi-million projects whatsoever. And I see that when I see myself. So in whatever that I do in my life, maybe from my academics, maybe from the finances, in every aspect in my life, I need to make sure that we are doing everything right so that we can obtain her. Okay, like being her is what I'm aiming for, and I have to attract her, so I can't become her. So you know what you want to become in future, you know what you want to obtain. Maybe it's that degree, maybe it's that, you know, business whatsoever, relationships, anything. You know what you want. Act like you already have it to attract it even more. And here's what I just came into understanding when it comes to money, is that money attracts money. And this is why the rich gets richer. Okay, it's because money attracts money. If you are afraid of getting that money, money's gonna be afraid of you, honey, as well. And like, if I say afraid, I mean like you are probably scared of going back to college, or maybe you are afraid of being here on YouTube because you feel like you don't speak English that perfectly. Maybe you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm scared of cameras. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be popular. If you have those fears, it affects the bag, the money. That means that you are scared of money and you are not going to get the money. Maybe if you play the lotto, I don't know, but like, if you are afraid of money, you are not gonna make the money. And rich people are just getting richer because they do everything to attract money, investing, to actually reaching extra miles, you know, when it comes to their careers. This is what makes the rich richer. It is not hard work. Hard work is putting yourself under a lot of labor, and it's not that. Trust me, it's not that. It's all about the mind, okay? Working smart, okay? Attracting the money, okay? I hope you actually do get me on what I'm saying. And guess what, guys? Like few years back, I've always been interested on YouTube, but I just never knew how I'm gonna do it right. And I had so many fears about being here on YouTube. First and foremost, I'm very shy. I have a very crazy shy personality. I'm afraid of cameras. I don't even know how I end up here with this channel, but like I am afraid of cameras. I'm afraid of being popular. I'm afraid of seeing thumbs down on my videos, and thank God YouTube removed that because it is putting a lot of pressure on me. But like, yeah, so I had like a list of fears, okay, that I saw, Guti, these things are affecting my bag and we have to work on these fears, okay? So in life, I feel like it is very important to go through that phase whereby you overcome fears. Maybe you've always wanted to go skydiving and that's like your worst fear. Do it. You'll feel like you've achieved everything in life. You feel so powerful. Life is gonna make more meaning to you, and when you do it even more, it's gonna become easier. So to me, being here on YouTube, as I kept on making videos, it was starting to become easier and more enjoyable. And I just realized that, okay, I've overcame my fears. So when I wrote down my fears, I wrote down my affirmations as well. Okay, I just had a whole bunch of affirmations more than fears, which is a good thing because it proves that mentally I'm still doing okay. So yeah, so my affirmations, I told myself that you can do it. I told myself that you're gonna reach this point. I actually set up goals for myself. I'm like, okay, by this time maybe I should have like 1,000 subscribers, maybe I should be monetized. And when I reached those goals, I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, we are doing well. What was wrong with us? Okay, so it is very important for you to write down the fears that you have towards your bag, which is money, your fears that are preventing you from having money. And on the other side of the page, write down your affirmations, things that you believe you can do and how you can do them. And every single time and then make an attempt of doing whatever you fear. And when you make that attempt, try again, it eventually becomes easier. I have a module that I had repeated, and I feel like it's easy now. So I know that, okay, I'm overcoming it, I am getting rid of it totally. Because like, one thing I also understand is that maybe you are not getting certain things in life because you're not ready for them. Maybe it's not the time. So we must not put time into things we are working on. Time should be the last thing you worry about, because I believe that there are people who started achieving things in life in their 40s or 50s. Maybe life wasn't going well all these years, and now things are starting to happen, okay? Things do take time. Maybe you're not getting them because of your surroundings. God or your ancestors, whoever you believe in, they are protecting you and guiding you. When you pray at night, they also watch out your circle. They know that, okay, you are praying for that, but I'm not going to give you that until you get rid of this. So another thing we need to keep in mind is, why are we doing this? Why do you want this so bad? If you want to have money just to flex on the gram, come on, be realistic. Let's talk about the real things. Instagram is not even real life. Let's just talk about the realistic things. Are you doing this for generational wealth? Are you doing this to actually maintain your family? Are you doing this for freedom? Oh my gosh, freedom. Maybe you want to travel freely to places. Maybe you want to experience life in a different angle. Because I remember when I had this chat with my partner, I asked him, so as you are a teacher, when do you want to quit your teaching job? And he told me that he's gonna quit as soon as his other things are working out, maybe his properties or whatsoever. But like, he knows that at this age, at this point in life, I want to be done with this teaching job. So there's a lot of reasons you probably have as an individual. So think about the things that you are doing this for, and that should be the reasons why you have to stay consistent every single day. I'm sorry, you have to wake up, get on top of it, get it done, because consistency here is key. That weight you want to lose, you have to be consistent. That job, that career, that whatever, you have to work on it, build through it for you to actually make it. When you pray about it, be specific about it. Tell your God, whoever you believe in, what you want, okay? Be specific about your goals, work towards it. You will see the outcome from it. And last but not least, we have to remain patient to ourselves. Patience is key. Everything takes time. It's not gonna happen now. It's not gonna happen overnight. The flat stomach you want, you're not gonna get it overnight. So patience is key. Put in the work, manifest it, work on it, be patient, believe in it. That's gonna get you going. Yeah, so I hope this was very inspirational and very educative to you guys. I hope this actually, laid a better foundation of what you can do to actually have that abundance mindset, that having that mindset of believing that you can absolutely achieve every single thing in life. And if you have more of things you want to share, just comment down below, and I would highly appreciate interacting with you guys. Otherwise, thank you so much guys for watching this video. I highly truly appreciate your support.